causes the rainwater to flow at a greatly reduced speed, allowing a large amount of it to seep down through the ground. The vetiver grass thus acts as a permanent living retaining wall, which can last for decades.
อย่าแฝกตัวให้อย่าแฝกแมงกำในเมืองฝรั่งอย่าแฝกให้เสสมาอย่าแฝกให้หนึ่งเป็นแถวเนาะให้เสอย่าสมาอย่าแฝกให้หนึ่งเสเป็นตัวการเตะหม้อแกอย่าแฝกตัวให้แกเต้าคลาสลูกคลาสการเตะมาเล่ร้อยตุกลงโอ้ยเสโอ้ยเตะสักเตะลองนึง
Today, walls of vetiver grass can be seen growing in many areas of northern Thailand. But it was Sakka who was the first hill farmer to experiment with vetiver grass in his vegetable plots. The grass was planted in rows to form terraces across the slopes of his land. At first, he was afraid the grass would become weeds, but an official from the Malinois Royal Project Development Center explained to him that vetiver grass propagated by budding, so there was little chance of it spreading uncontrollably. After just 2 rainy seasons, the terraces formed between the rows of vetiver grass were clearly visible on the hillside. Hearing of Sakka's experiment with vetiver grass, Their Majesties the King and Queen went to visit Sakka's terraced plantations.
กษัตริย์แกมองดอลอาเคอูปีขอบังอ้อนที่มาพนมเสียอย่างมองเนิ่มสิพรทั้งนี้เราเตรียมอังเครื่องละราชทวายแต่ละกษัตริย์สิเกิดตอบแทนคุณมุนยุ่งน้ำพัฒมากประปะหนจะเกิดอภิเวละเรายำเกิดหลังสิเกิดละเกิดละในล่วงแม่พอล่วงแม่ล่วงสิติปุยติปลาโลอูแม่เรายำเสียวายร้อยยำหอยเดือนหนึ่งถวายร่างหนึ่งปืนแฝกเนี่ยแต่หนึ่งตัวเปลี่ยนหมึกสิกระละปีละติ
Not many people would have imagined that a few rows of the vetiver grass could protect the topsoil of these huge mountain ranges from erosion. If it could work on a mountain, could it not also be used in other areas? Having heard about the problem of soil erosion along the shoulders of the road on Doi Tung, His Majesty discussed with the Princess Mother, Somdet Prasi Nakarintara Boromarat Chonani, about the new vetiver grass, or yafak in Thai, and gave her detailed information on the plant's unusual qualities. As a result, the Royal Yafak Development Project was launched to protect the Doi Tung Road. Thailand is not the only country that is experiencing serious problems because of soil erosion. The Republic of Hungary and the Lao People's Democratic Republic also have the same problem. His Majesty the King, wishing to extend his assistance to these countries, has given them varieties of vetiver grass to grow on an experimental basis. His Majesty continues to visit his people in every part of the country, no matter how seemingly inaccessible their communities. These mountain ranges have been rescued from the devastation which was once wrought upon them, and today many crops, once unknown to the Lua people, are successfully grown on the slopes of the Bandong Mountains. Through his diligence and wisdom, the king has brought prosperity to the people of Bandong. Sakka has, therefore, made a promise to himself that he will protect the forests to repay the kindness shown to his people by Their Majesties the King and Queen.
พร้อมโรมากษัตริย์หนึ่งสิแกต้องกุนมูลจะตอบแทนนะสิยูโรพืชติเจือโรมาโรยำโกงเสียงกดกระเพื่ออนุรักษ์ดินอนุรักษ์เตะอนุรักษ์ป่าเพื่อจะเกิดเอาแก่สิอีกการตอบแทนนะเริ่มโรอนุรักษ์เตะจะละจะมาโรยาแฟกจะละจะเกิดเตะไพรม์จะเอาโรตามไพรม์แต่การตอกจะแกเริ่มโรหนึ่งเสียติเจือโรอนุรักษ์โรเตะจะละถึงหนึ่งโรหนึ่งจะแกเกิดโรเป็นเริ่มตอกไพรม์แต่การตอกเริ่มให้โร
For decades, His Majesty the King has shouldered the responsibility of protecting the nation's land, rivers, and forests for his people. Unfortunately, large forest areas are still being cut at an alarming rate, and rivers are gradually running dry. It is now time for all Thai people at every level of society to ask themselves what they can do to prevent this once lush, beautiful, and fertile nation from becoming a barren wasteland tomorrow.